I was just wondering if it had anything to do with the Brat's dolls, but then I said, oh no, it can't be, but okay, nice to know.
Turns out it is. Welcome back to the Chapter Chats and Chill podcast.
Your cozy reading nook where we talk everything about books, tropes, fave characters, and more. This is Elena.
This is Marwa.
And Emma, and we invite you to get comfortable, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and get ready to enter a world where stories come true. So, guys, in case you didn't know, today's episode is going to be all about this. We're going to classify reading habits, bookish series, book characters, and stories into either Demure or Brat. So stay tuned for this because I have a feeling it's going to be a very fun episode.
What is Brat?
Tamlin from Akotar, going straight into that. Nesta or Kale in Throne of Glass. I think that is the essence of Brat. But also, it doesn't have to be negative.
That's the thing.
Okay, so here's the definition from ChatGPT. The Brat trend refers to a rising fashion and beauty trend that embraces a playful, rebellious, and sometimes edgy aesthetic. It's inspired by a mix of the 20s Bratz dolls, known for their bold fashion choices, oversized lips, and dramatic makeup, and bad girl attitudes often popularized in media. The Brat
I'm
trend
shocked.
typically involves bold, exaggerated looks, etc., etc.
I was just wondering if it had anything to do with the Brat's dolls, but then I said, oh no, it can't be, but okay, nice to know.
Turns out it is. A Brat persona tends to be confident and apologetic and sometimes rebellious, embodying a carefree and too cool to care vibe.
Ooh. How about
What
Demure?
is a movement that emphasizes modesty, elegance, and understated sophistication. It constructs
Ooh.
with more revealing or bold styles by focusing on graceful, refined looks that prioritize subtlety and charm over overt sexuality. Demure means reserved or modest, and these trends embody those qualities while still being fashion forward.
So it's like Daphne in Bridgerton.
Exactly.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. I'm still going to go with, I think.
It's from Akotar.
What makes
No,
you say that?
really, we're shocked.
Well, first of all, is Akotar Brat or Demure?
I think it's Brat.
Brat.
Yeah.
No one is
Definitely
Demure
Brat.
there.
Yes. No one.
except Elaine.
Yes, I was
far.
going to. Yeah,
Yeah,
so far.
she's the exception, I would say. And also Azriel. I think he has a Brat side to his character, but we haven't seen it yet.
I can agree.
Emphasis on yet. I hope to see it soon. And Brat, again, going with Nesta. I'm sorry. Nesta lovers, no hate. Yeah, let's make this disclaimer, like no hate to any characters or book preferences or tastes or anything like that. Being Brat is super cool. So,
Yep, I agree. And also, I think Rizan is Brat.
He's the definition of Brat, actually. He's the definition
Yeah.
of too cool to care attitude.
Yeah.
He's the coolest, by the way.
But can we say that his essence is Brat, but with Farah in some situations he's more Demure. With other people he's the High Lord, whatever, but with Farah he's sometimes a little bit different.
Because he's giving the golden retriever kind of vibes sometimes with her.
That's actually Cation, I think. Like he's
Keisha?
more the he's more the
Okay.
golden retriever vibes. Correct me if I'm wrong, Emma.
Castian. Okay, yeah, I
yes.
just pronounced it differently, but yes. Yes, I think he definitely is. I was thinking about it again. I think some other Brat characters, since we're talking about Akotar, no surprise in that. Ares, Lucian's brother, is very Brat. But let's just say this. Because of his background, I think he portrays himself and treats other people as if he were Brat, but I think he might have a more demure side to his character. Does this make sense?
Like it's a surface kind of.
Yeah, a mask.
You know this character better than your soul.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if I'm Demure or Brat, but I know what Alcotar characters are. Do you have any other characters in mind?
I think the characters from Divine Rivals are kind of
Demure?
demure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes, Roman. Roman is so demure.
Yes. They're writing letters with a
Yeah.
typewriter, so they are very
my God.
demure.
Yeah, very demure, very graceful, very
Yeah.
cutesy.
The definition.
Also the writing style and the time schedule, the scenes and everything were very graceful and not so calm, but the nature of it was very Jane Austen vibes, kind of, with a fantasy like touch, of course.
Which makes me think, how about Pride and Prejudice characters? What are they?
Um,
Mm.
you know, I know that could be a Brat character there. It's the cousin,
Yes.
but I don't
Oh my
remember the name. The
God,
cousin,
Mr. Collins.
Mr.
No? Yeah.
Collins, yeah, the stupid one. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's the Brat.
Mhm.
But Darcy is very demure, very mindful.
Very. Elizabeth as well, I think. She is a little bit rebellious in some instances, but the female characters in this book are very much, it's very loyal to how life was back in those years. And so I think definitely they're a little bit probably held back by societal norms.
Mm.
True. So I
agree.
think that for Elizabeth, for example, she is 50% Brat, 50% demure, let's say. Like
Yeah.
she's got the best of both worlds, you know.
Yeah.
That's
It's
right.
like a TikTok filter. You are 50% Brat and 50% demure.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Perfect balance.
And what about the Throne of Glass?
They're all Brat. Like
It was so
I don't know.
strange.
I think that maybe Irene is demure, kind of. Yes, I think that Irene is the only demure character in the Throne of Glass series. Or maybe Sam also.
Mm.
Yes.
Poor cute little Sam.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's demure. I think I have an interesting theory. For me, Elite
Mm-hmm.
is demure, but Elite with Lorcan is Brat. Like she demands whatever she wants, and that's it. And on the reverse, I think Lorcan is Brat, but Lorcan with Elite is demure, 100%.
I kind of like that theory. Hmm.
They complement each other.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so
definitely.
sweet.
Yeah. They're my favorite
Nehemia
couple.
is also a demure character, I feel like. Well, not 100% demure, but mostly demure. Her demure
forgot.
side oversteps, I don't know how to say it, her Brat character.
I forgot who she is.
You know,
Shame on me.
she's Selena's friend from the first 2 books, 3 books, 2 books, I think.
Oh my God, yes, the princess.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you said she's demure.
Yeah, I feel like she's more demure than Brat.
Yeah, definitely.
I really love Manon, but she's definitely Brat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the supreme Brat queen.
We love her for that.
Yes. Yes, she's the best. Dorian is also the Brat king. I feel like he's very, very Brat. From the beginning until the end.
Definitely. I mean, in the beginning, in the very beginning of the story, I think he's slightly demure sometimes, like with Selena. But
Depends on the
yeah,
scene.
yeah. But he was like kind of a little bit more on the innocent side, very like the young prince stereotype. And then
Yeah.
his character develops on a different road.
Yeah, completely different path.
Yeah.
How about the Hunger Games characters?
Pita Demure.
Very
Definitely.
demure, very cutesy. Very, very
Yeah.
cutesy.
Also, Katniss's sister.
Primrose.
Yes.
The blondie
thank
one,
you.
yeah.
Primrose. The cat, though, the cat is Brat.
Really? You feel
I
it?
think so, yeah, because I don't remember much about the cat from the books, but I remember I think it was the last movie or the second to last movie when Katniss goes back to District 12 to get the cat, and he's constantly like hissing at her and he doesn't want to be cuddled by her. Maybe it's not the same with Prim. I think it's Prim's cat. So it might be different, but with Katniss, probably Brat. As almost all cats, I would say.
Yeah.
They're Brat. Cat is giving like they are giving demure energy, you know, because they don't want to be touched. They are like princess and prince, you know.
They're not nice. Like they're a little bit snobbish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they're demure on the outside, and once you get close to them, they're Brat.
They're brats.
Yeah. Planning your death silently.
Yes.
Exactly. Effie is a very Brat.
Yeah, I was just thinking about her and what's his name?
Haymitch.
Haymitch. I was thinking Amish and I was like, no, Amish is another thing. Completely different from Haymitch. What's he?
I think he's very Brat on the outside.
Yeah.
And more demure on the inside. He gives the I don't give a fuck vibes, and I'm always drunk and I don't care, and like my life is a mess and I'm fine with it, but he's not that fine with it and he's not that rebellious.
He's 13.
He's more calm and more steady. I cannot wait to read his book next March. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I would love to read also about him like now. And I just want him to be with Effie. I think they're just so cute together. It can be even like a lavender marriage. I don't care, but I just want them together. They're cute. Elena, to your point, I think Six of Crows as a series is Brat.
Yeah.
Not
Very
all
Brat.
of them, though. Like, the series is Brat, but the characters aren't all Brat. Like, Willan for me is demure. Inej is very demure too.
Nina, I think.
Very Brat. No,
Very
for
Brat.
me, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I
but for
think
me,
so.
Nina is Brat. Like, she's unapologetic and loud and
Yeah. But
Do you
from
remember-
outside, she's
sarcastic.
demure from the
Yeah.
outside.
I think she has some demure values probably, but she's very Brat in how she expresses them and how she behaves. Like, do you remember with Matthias, like the way she constantly tried to seduce him and making him feel a little bit like unease, but in a good way?
Yeah, she was always provoking him.
Yes, that's a word. Thank you. What about Kaz?
He's the prince of Brat. He's the prince of the brass of the barrel. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Jesper is also Brat.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, same.
He's so fun.
Jasper's dad is very demure.
True. I think that's why Jesper is so Brat, because his dad was very demure, and so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, they're just so sweet. I definitely underestimated this series, to be honest. With the first book, I thought it would be just the story of these very rebellious young adults. But then with the second book, it goes very deep. And I wasn't expecting that because it felt like it was action, action, action. But then somehow, by the end of the book, Lee Bardugo was just able to tell you so much about the characters without you even noticing that it was going so deeply into who they were, their values and their stories. And it's just very nice. Yeah,
it is.
I agree. And you have to read the Shadow and Bone series, Emma, so we can discuss the other characters if they're demure or Brat.
Oh, if you want to share that, it's fine. I think I won't be able to make the connections, to be honest, since I don't know anything about the characters.
Or maybe if we share that with you, it will give you more reasons to read the series.
Probably I'm going to pick the books up after our episode since they're in my bookshelves right now.
Great idea.
All of them, also the final duology.
Marwa, do you think that Nikolai is demure or Brat?
Brat. Definitely. He's the
giving
drama
demure
queen.
vibes, but
He's
Brat.
really drama queen and he loves princess treatment, although he can be fierce too, but he's Brat. And he likes extravagant stuff, and he's loud, and he makes jokes all the time. And yeah, he's so nice.
It is one of the best character, actually.
True. Alina, on the other hand, is more demure, I feel like. Although by the end, maybe she became a little bit brat. In book
50-50, I think.
Yeah, because in book 1 she was very demure. Book 2 also, but maybe book 3 she changed a little bit. But
Mm.
Mal is demure, in my opinion,
Yeah, Malice Demure.
from the beginning to the end.
What
And the
about the Darkling?
Darkling, so controversial. I love him and I hate him so much, but I think he's demure after all because he doesn't have the too cool to care energy, and he's not rebellious. He calculates everything, he makes plans, and he's very manipulative. He's very strategic. I don't know if we say it, but he's very smart and not the kind of eccentric characters that we're used to in fantasy books. So yeah, I'll say he's demure.
I also think he's demure because he's always in control of the situation. I don't know. He always have everything, as you said, strategic plan. And also only for maybe with Alina is a little bit like out of control sometimes, but most of the time is giving demure energy.
Definitely agree.
So
It's one of the best villains ever,
it is one of the best.
especially
very
because he's
curious.
portrayed by Ben Barnes.
Oh my
So
God.
good.
Yes. And Barnes Stan lover here.
Yes,
Who
always.
is he?
The guy who
Okay.
played Prince
Prince
Caspian
Caspian.
in Narnia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But he
Yeah.
was the perfect Darkling.
He
Chef's
has the
kiss.
villain energy.
The classy villain energy vibes.
Yeah, that's right.
Shadow
The
Daddy.
shadow sugar. Yeah.
Which we don't mind.
Never.
Which we prefer, actually.
Yes.
Girls with the Throne of Glass. Did we talk about Kale?
I think he's demure, but in a bad way.
In an annoying way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's Bradley Demure.
I actually used to love him in the first 2 books. I really liked him. And in the Tower of Dawn series, he kind of repent himself at the end, and in the Kingdom of Ash too. So he wasn't that boring. He was okay, let's say. But in the other books, he was just insufferable. Really insufferable.
That's the
And
perfect
no,
word.
Cal is annoying.
Yeah.
So yeah,
but that's okay. He has Dorian, so Dorian can make up for the annoying side of Gale. Like
Yeah,
he can mask
that's
it.
right. Girls, how about Twilight characters?
I was
knew
waiting
it.
for you to
I
mention
knew it was
them.
coming. What
Ed-
about Edward?
He's demure. He doesn't like to show off, and he likes to play the calm, steady.
18th century, 19th century. I
Yeah.
don't know. Vintage.
What about Bella?
boy.
Bella, it's I don't know because it's giving Brat energy, but actually she's not the Brat.
She's demure, I think, because she's very shy and clumsy, and she
But
doesn't
she
want to
wants to
draw
be Brat.
attention.
She
Oh yes,
wants it
especially
so bad.
yeah, especially in book 2. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, her rebellion.
But it's not her nature.
What about the wolf?
Jacob,
Yeah.
I think he starts off as demure and then he becomes just a little bit brat. Not too much, but everything he does on the brat side is just to impress Bella in book 2 and 3.
Mainly, most of the characters of Twilight are demure, I think.
Which makes sense, I think, because wasn't the author Stephanie Meyer a Mormon, ex-Mormon? Yeah, not that a Mormon author can't write brat. I'm not saying that, but maybe it's just a little bit of a demure.
Could be related, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know about the Mormon.
Me
that she was a
neither.
Mormon.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be her background, but I'll have to double check.
About another saga.
The the Serpent and the Wings of Night, maybe.
They're all Brat.
Except for what's the name of the no, she's Brat too.
Mish?
Mish.
The friend.
Yeah, no, she's Brat too. She's a cutesy Brat.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's
For her.
I think Vincent in a way I don't know. maybe
He's a
after
demure character with a
No.
brat attitude, with a brat facade.
I mean, he's really bad.
yes. Yeah,
No,
but
I
you
love
Everyone.
him. I love him.
Yeah, but he
yeah,
was a very bad person.
let's
Not
just say
it's controversial.
let's just say his parenting skills could improve.
Could have no,
Could have
sorry for the
improved.
spoiler.
In book one, talking about that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
either way, it's too late in book two.
No, but maybe Rain is disguising himself as Demure throughout the first book, but he's definitely Brat 100%, no doubts.
At the end, the betrayal,
Yeah,
I can still feel it.
that was a brat move, a very bad brat move, actually.
Brat taken too far.
Yes, exactly.
What about a romance? One of the popular one from
I-
Emily Embry
Yeah, I
that
think
Mara loves.
Happy Place is Demure, in
Yeah,
my opinion.
yeah.
But I feel like the romance genre in general is more on the demure side than the
Then,
brat
yeah.
one.
But for example, in Not in Love, I think I don't remember the name of the main character, but her, I think she's more brat. I don't know.
Yes.
Really? Do you think so?
Mm.
Yeah. Maybe just a little, maybe 60% Brat, 40% Demure since we're doing these mathematics. But yes, I think so because like she has this very independent kind of I don't care vibe, but also I think she actually cares deep down. But if you look at what happened with her boss, for example, and also her brother, like she was able to be kind of detached from the emotional situation and just choose what was best for her.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't get it what happened with their brother because that could be easily solved, but that's a story for another day, sorry.
Confusing family drama.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, how about Once Upon a Broken Heart?
Well,
Evangeline is demure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very demure.
She's very
Very,
demure.
very, very demure.
Her sister is very Brat.
Oh my god, yes.
Stepsister, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
She disappears. Never come
Never
back.
mind. Jack is brat.
Jack is very brat.
Brat to the core.
How about the prince?
Oh,
Apollo.
Oh my god. Apollo is brat,
he's
but
brat
Brat.
too.
one of the worst brat ever.
He's a stupid brat, actually.
Yes. I
Mhm.
hate him.
He's a brat with no valid reason to be a brat, actually.
No.
Just a damn brat.
Yes, very dumb.
And what about I can't remember
The
her
friends.
name. Yes.
The one
Lala.
that's described.
Lala, yeah, thank you.
She's brat too. I think all the fates are brat somehow, which is
That's a good
logical
point.
because they're fates. So
You know what? I didn't like one of her move. I don't remember if it's in the second book or in the third, but I didn't like that she hide the truth from Evangeline.
In the second book.
The second one. So I don't know. I was like, okay, I really like this character, but then after that move, I was like, I don't really know if I still like her. So yeah, Brat, 100%.
but yeah, they kind of have the right to be brat because they have
Yes.
superpowers and everything. And they're immortal also, so
Luke.
makes sense.
Luke is also Brat.
Oh my god, Luke is just stupid.
Yeah.
I really hate
totally.
that character. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it's the same as Evangeline's stepsister. We don't know what happens to him.
Yeah, they just
So-
disappear.
No.
He's a
that's
wanted brat.
pity. Yeah. Okay, so the majority of the characters are Brat, but I would say the series is Demure. Which
Yes.
for Demure readers, it's a fairy tale, kind of.
Yes.
It's
Mhm.
soft and sweet and cute and pink and very, very pink.
Yes. And same thing with romance books. I think generally they're Demure. The exception to me is, for example, when you're reading a spicy romance book in public on a train or like with other people around, the situation becomes a little bit Brat because you don't care at all.
Another brat reading habit, I'd say, is cornering the pages of the book instead of using a bookmark, or also breaking the spine
Yes.
of
Oh
the
my god,
books.
I do all the times. Both of them.
Same.
You both girls are Brat readers.
I might be.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, it's not that I don't care, but to me, I don't know, I need to be comfortable when reading a book. So I don't care if I need to break the spine. I would do it.
Yeah. I try to, of course, take care about my books as much as I can. But if they have some corner damaged or like the spine is damaged, it's fine. It's been well loved.
That's true. If you see it that way, it's a valid argument.
On the other side, highlighting and underline quotes, I think it's Demure. But I'm thinking specifically to, you know, those very committed, very aesthetic readers that underline perfectly or highlight with a color code and take very nice notes, very Pinterest-like things, very Demure.
That is
I
Demure,
admire.
but I could never. So I underline 1 or 2 sentences in a book with my pencil. I think that is Brat because there is no color
Yes,
aesthetic going on. There's
Yeah,
not.
like if the habit is kind of neglected, if it's not aesthetically pleasing, it's Brat.
for sure.
I was just going to say, what do you think about the ebooks? Like reading specifically on a Kindle. Is it like a Brat or Demure habit, or like can we classify it between these two?
I think so. Okay, preferring physical books is Demure. Well, I was going to say this. Physical books, Demure. Audiobooks, mainly Brat. And ebooks in the middle. But looking at this from a different angle, sticking to physical books when audiobooks and ebooks are taking more and more like the book market, maybe that's a little Brat. That's a little bit of a rebellious energy. No, I prefer books, or I prefer poetry. Like
Nice.
I kind of get it.
but also
I agree. You're right.
I love this Brat energy here.
yeah.
Do you want to go back to genre?
Well, I was thinking that, for example, reading thrillers and horror books is Brat. Mystery is Demure.
Why
books,
mystery
like-
is Demure?
Because
Because it's not scary.
yeah,
Um,
it's more classical. Agatha Christie in my mind. So it's very classy, it's very Demure.
Yeah, same.
You're kind of trying to solve a mystery. You're trying to be like Sherlock Holmes. So
Yeah, very realistic, very smart ass.
Dark Academia is also Brat, in my opinion.
yeah, because it's dirty, it's complicated, it's unapologetic. It's like
When you're saying, yeah, I like reading Dark Academia, it's like I like
Uh-uh.
sophisticated things.
Yeah.
I like something
not like
mysterious,
you.
but yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
niche. I'm just part of this very cool guys club.
I'm that girl.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, it's very cool. I think Dark Academia is a very cool genre, but it's, yeah, maybe anything, like any genre that is a little bit niche could be a little bit Brat. You're trying to revolutionize people's tastes in terms of books, which is cool.
I agree.
Oh, fantasy. We haven't mentioned fantasy as a genre.
Shame.
Yeah.
Regarding fantasy, because we've been talking about kind of like a couple of series, right? And what emerged is like most of the character are brats. So maybe as a whole genre is kind of brat in the brat category. What do you think?
I kind of agree with you, yeah, because whether it's the characters or the universes in general, they're all eccentric and unique, kind of, and unapologetic. So they're kind of brat.
Yeah. But at the same time, I think maybe modern series, modern fantasy books or series are very Brat, but maybe like a little bit older ones like The Lord of the Rings and maybe Harry Potter as well.
Yeah, the
or
classics. I
yeah,
know
the
what you mean.
classics are a little bit more demure.
But
Like if
at their time, they were brat.
oh
I feel
yeah,
like because they
yeah,
were like the first series that came out.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
you know, so now they're demure because they're old, but they were brat.
Yeah, that's right. Makes sense.
And I feel like it's the same for the dystopian series, for example, the Hunger Games or the Divergent series, the Maze. I don't know, I forgot the name, like the Maze Runner, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all Brat, and now they're kind of demure because the classics once again. Even though they contain Brat characters, the series in like the whole series, I feel like they're more on the demure side.
I don't know. I feel like dystopian novels are really like very often they have a lot of social cultural criticisms in them. So to me, they still have that, even if they're a little bit more of a older or more classic books. I think they're still a little bit demure. Sorry, a little bit Brat.
Brat.
Yeah, if we look at them with that angle. Like I can see some fantasy series becoming more of a comfort read, but I can't really see like personally, maybe it's just, yeah, probably my personal preference. I think I can't ever see a dystopian novel or a series becoming a comfort series. Like it's a little bit heavier.
It's true but from the way I see it, like dystopian series are closer to reality than fantasy books, right? And so they are more like, I don't know, realistic. They contain basic elements that could be applied to like our everyday life. There's actually a paraphrase in French that say terre à terre, like they're more, I don't know
Same
how
in
to say it,
Italian.
but yeah, they're more closer to reality, more realistic, more demure. That's what I mean when I said they're demure, you know. So they're less extravagant than fantasy books
Yeah,
in a way.
fair enough.
I got it.
But yeah, we could take them like on both sides,
Yeah,
depending
50-50.
on yeah.
Guys, let us know what you think about dystopian novels, more Brat, more Demure, or of anything else we've mentioned so far. We'd love to know if you'd like to share in the comments. We'll be reading those.
Yeah.
As always.
Yeah. Girls, do you have anything else that you feel like we should add?
Oh, what do you think is a more demure or more kind
Ooh.
of Brat kind of bookshelf?
I think sorting the books depending on the colors is very demure, whereas just putting the books however you like, it's kind of Brat. Or also like putting the I don't know how to say it, hiding the spines and putting
Turning around
Oh,
the book,
yeah,
right?
turning around the book
Okay.
is, I don't know if I can say it's demure or Brat. I don't know. What do we think? I was going
that's a
to say
difficult
demure at
one.
first, but then it kind of gives the I don't give a fuck energy. I'm
Yeah,
original. I don't.
I think it's more Brat.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, why would you do that? Why?
I don't know. There are some people that don't like having a lot of colors,
Oh,
so they're more into the neutral tones.
fair enough.
I don't like it.
No, me neither.
No.
And also, I think that having books all around the house is very broad. Instead, having books only in your bookshelf is very demure.
Oh,
Sure.
yes. Having multiple books stacked on top of one another on your coffee table or, you know, the table besides your bed is very broad. Having just one, demure.
What about having the TBR apart from the whole already read books? I think that's very demure.
Like on
Or
your
broad.
bookshelves?
Yeah, like your TBR is apart because it deserves a section by yourself.
I think it's demure too.
Yeah.
A Brat person will just mix everything up, like I do. My TBR is mixed with the other books, and that's okay.
I feel like I'm kind of in the middle. On my bookshelves, I'm on the left, I have the books I've already read. On the right, the books that, like on the same level. On the right, the books that I haven't read yet, but I kind of mixed those. But it's because of it's the you know, the Grishaverse fault there.
Yeah.
Because I want those to all be together, but since they started in the middle, this could be a Brat thing to have a multiverse and start from the middle series and not from the first book
Yes.
onwards.
True.
Yeah.
Like Shadowhunter. Can you imagine it?
Oh.
What do you
wow,
think about Shadowhunter? Is a Brat or Demure? I think it's Brat series.
It's Brat. I've heard there is like at a certain point there is a relationship between two characters that find out that they are siblings. Oh.
They're not really siblings. It's kind of weird. At the end, they're
Yeah.
not siblings, but yeah,
Oh.
they thought they were siblings.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
It's drama.
It's
And
weird,
also it's
but
super long.
It is.
the original series contains 6 books, which I have read, and there are other like spin-offs. There's a prequel series of 3 books, and then a sequel series of 3 books, and then another sequel series of 3 books, and then another prequel series of I don't know how many books, but yeah.
Nice. Very short.
Yeah, there are a lot of series in that universe.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's not really my cup of tea. I don't know.
It's urban fantasy, right?
Yes.
Which is also Crescent City, which I'm getting tomorrow in the mail. So
Oh.
I don't know when I will have the time to read those, but I'm very excited and I kind of want to dive into them like immediately.
Did you buy the 3 books?
No, only
Or
the
only
first
the
two
first
books.
one? Okay,
Yeah,
the first one.
the first 2 books because they're very cute to put on the bookshelf. But the third book, and I'm very committed to read the whole series actually, so I thought why not? But also the problem with book 3 is that it only came out like at the beginning of the year, if I remember correctly, and the current edition is like the hard how is it called? Yeah, hardcover. Thank you. And it's taller than the other 2 books because I got the paperbacks, which are very much cuter. And also the design is completely different. Like I got the paperbacks that are like monocolored kind of with a nice drawing on the front. And one book is blue, one book is red. And the third book is just a weird drawing of a person, a fae. I don't know what that is. It's white. And then the accent colors of the drawing, if I remember correctly, are like yellow and gold. No, red and gold. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense with the other 2 books. So I didn't want that one, to be honest.
Understandable.
Yeah, and having like the last book different from the other 2, that's a tragedy.
I did do that with, which is probably
That's
a little
Brat,
bit
Emma.
Brat. Yeah. I did do it with the, is it King of Scars duology?
Yes.
Why? I
So-
think you can find them in paperback.
I know, but I bought the 2 books together from a person from Vinted, and she got the 2 books a little bit different. So they're both paperback, but the second book is taller and like it's bigger. But she was saying she couldn't wait until the new edition that was, you know, same format, same size and everything. And so she just got it like that. And she was selling them together and I wanted to get them together and the price was very good. So I thought just, you know, for this time, we are going to make an exception.
It's fine.
And
when
then
you have a good deal.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm planning on selling them actually after I read them, to be honest. So
Oh, okay. You don't want them in the
Why?
bookshelf.
because I want to keep my bookshelves minimalistic. And so what I usually do is I sell all of the books that I've read and that I'm not planning on keeping, just to make more space for new books, honestly. And to also not have to have like a huge number of books on my bookshelves just in case I move anywhere else. By the way, we've talked about this, Elena and I, on Twitch because we started a Chapter Chats and Chill Twitch channel. In case you want to follow us over there, we're planning on doing a few more lives, experimenting with that format. And so we'll leave the link below in the description if you want to follow our journey over there as well. It's very fun because we can interact with one another. You can leave comments, we can chat together. Just stay tuned for more content like that as well.
We will wait for you.
Yes.
So be there, please.
But Emma, why you don't just download it on Kindle? Because you want to read it on paperback?
Yeah, kind of. Because especially, you know, spending so much time looking at a screen for work and also because I'm a little bit a victim to social media. I don't know. I love reading on my my Kindle. It's very practical, especially when I'm traveling. I much prefer that. And also it can be like a little bit more convenient for sure. But yeah, when I'm at home, I just prefer to read on a physical book so I can have a break for my poor eyes.
Like, you know, I love your way of thinking. I think I'm not there yet, but it's a good form of under consumption because you're also reselling on Vinted or whatever. And I think also my friends did that. She read the book and then she sell it because she was also planning to move. Moira, if you're listening, because she's also our listener. Yeah, she's listening our podcast.
That's
Yeah,
so cool.
she's always giving
So
me some
nice.
hints. Yeah, shout out. And she was doing the same. So I think it's a good move and it's really, I think it's a under consumption on its core. I cannot do it yet, but I'm trying to reduce the book that I'm buying in that sense. But yeah, I think it's a good move for the planet. So you're helping the planet, Emma.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you. If you have to choose, maybe vintage is a cool option. And also you can find very good deals, especially for books that maybe are not super recent, but even for more recent ones. Like I usually, because they're used, and so personally I sell them like usually 50% off anyways. And sometimes I've just, I just read them once. So they're in fairly good conditions. And a lot of people are like, there's a lot of Demure readers on Vinted selling their books. They're perfect.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Guys, that's it for today's episode. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week with our bookish review of our September read, which is
7 Years Sleep.
By Ashley Posson.
So stay tuned.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning into Chapter Chat and Chill.
If you loved this episode, make sure you give it a 5-star rating, thumbs up, and comment below what you want to hear next.
To stay connected in between episodes, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Chapter Chats and Chill.